Greetings, history lovers and myth enthusiasts. Today, we're resailing back 4,000 years to ancient Egypt to uncover a story that's part adventure, part magical encounter, and all epic. This isn't just any old scroll. This is the tale of the Shipwrecked Sailor, one of the world's first ever adventure stories. Picture this. You're a high-ranking official, returning to Egypt after a failed mission. You're dreading facing the pharaoh, but your attendant, a seasoned sailor, steps forward to comfort you with a story of his own. A tale to prove that, even from the darkest moments, one can return home, stronger and wiser. Our sailor begins his story on the shimmering waters of the Red Sea, aboard a massive ship, 180 feet long, with a crew of 120 of Egypt's finest sailors. They were on a royal mining expedition, their sails full and their spirits high. The sea was calm, the sky was clear, until it wasn't. Suddenly, a storm of unimaginable fury descended upon them. The wind howled like a demon, and waves the size of mountains crashed over the deck. The ship groaned, twisted, and then shattered into pieces. In an instant, everyone was lost to the churning abyss. Everyone, that is, except our sailor. He clung desperately to a piece of driftwood as the storm raged, tossing him about for 3 long days. Just as he was about to give up hope, the waves cast him ashore on an island. Exhausted, he collapsed under the shade of a tree. When he awoke, he found himself in a paradise. The island was brimming with live figs, grapes, exotic vegetables, and every kind of bird and fish you can imagine. It was a land of plenty, a true gift from the gods after his terrifying ordeal. He spent days exploring, offering thanks to the gods for his salvation. One day, while preparing a fire, he felt the ground tremble violently. The trees swayed, and a deafening roar echoed through the air. From a nearby cave emerged a creature of mythic proportions, a colossal serpent, 50 feet long, with a beard like a wise old man, its body adorned with scales of pure gold and lapis lazuli. The sailor was frozen with terror, certain his end had come. The giant serpent spoke, its voice like thunder. "Who brought you here, little one? Speak, or I will reduce you to ash." Trembling, the sailor recounted his entire story, the voyage, the storm, the shipwreck, and how he alone had survived. To his astonishment, the serpent's tone softened. "Do not fear," it said. "A god has saved you and brought you to my magical island. I am the Prince of Punt, and I live here with my brethren." The serpent then shared its own story of Losa's star had once fallen from the sky, wiping out all 74 of its family members in a single fiery blast. Only he had survived. It was a moment of shared understanding between 2 lonely survivors. The Serpent King promised the sailor that in 4 months a ship from Egypt would arrive to rescue him. He showered the sailor with kindness and treated him like an honored guest. When the time came, just as the serpent had foretold, a ship appeared on the horizon. As the sailor prepared to leave, the Serpent King bestowed upon him a treasure trove of parting gifts. Rare perfumes, spices, incense, elephant tusks, and even giraffes and baboons. It was a kingly farewell. Go in peace, the serpent said, "and tell your pharaoh of my power and my kindness." The sailor returned to Egypt, a hero laden with riches and a story that would echo through eternity. He presented himself to the pharaoh not as a failure, but as a man who had journeyed to a magical land and communed with a godlike being. And so the attendant finishes his tale, looking at his disheartened master. The story was a reminder that even after the greatest disaster, there is hope for a triumphant return. The tale of the shipwrecked sailor isn't just about adventure. It's about resilience, the kindness of strangers, and the enduring power of hope. It teaches us that even when we feel lost at sea, a magical islander second chance might be just over the horizon. What do you think of this incredible ancient story? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys into the ancient world.